Alright, here we're for round 4. Got the play. This hand is fine. It's kind of awkward because it's super energy heavy, but we do have interaction and life gain. This hand's pretty good against an aggressive deck. I would really rather one of these servants obviously be a dig spell like a Chandra, or obviously a Vessel would be great. Looks like we're playing against green, black. Ooh, Tormenting Voice. It's kind of exactly what I had in mind. When I wanted a dig spell here. Just something to find our Marvel, especially against a green-black deck. Like, if we find our Marvel, he's not going to be able to counter it or kill it or anything. Interesting. I could let that hit me once, but I think I just want to remove it. He's on 5 cards. I don't want to like risk him playing Liliana and going and hitting a Delirium right away. Though I suppose even if he hit Delirium, I could potentially kill it with Harness Lightning. But it's hard to say. There's Nishkana. Let's go ahead and Tormenting Voice. I'm going to discard one of these Puzzle Knots. Because I really want to get an artifact in the graveyard without having to pay the mana. It gives me pretty good chances of being able to cast Nishkana on time. But looks like we just ripped a Marvel, so that's pretty nice. But also, it just gives me one more type in my graveyard without having to sacrifice. Interesting that he chose to plus a Liliana and not return his Grimflare. I'm not saying that that's wrong, but it seems like a situation where maybe he needs to be a bit more proactive. Okay, Chandra, sure. So, mana, I guess. Don't really need the damage. I mean, doing the damage keeps the Liliana off, potentially ultimating. But I have 4 card types now, so I could potentially Ishkana next turn and also activate the Marvel, but I'd have to draw like a Wilds or an Ether Hub. I can always add mana next turn to play Puzzle Knot and Ishkana. Let's just add mana and play Puzzle Knot. I could play Servant actually. I don't think it really matters either way. Gives me 1 more mana. Yeah, I'll play this. I'll play the Servant. The 1 more mana allows me to potentially like play like an Emrakul if I draw it. I have like 4 card types in the yard, so Emrakul costs 9, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess not quite, but okay. Go ahead and start with Puzzle Knot. I guess I could start with Chandra Plus, but I'm probably going to make mana. Let's just see what we hit off Marvel first. Whirler Virtuoso. Cast it. And I think I'm just going to play Nishkana. Because if he wants to attack my Chandra, I guess this does risk his Liliana actually ultimating, but I do have Thopter now. I can just make a Thopter and attack it. So I'm not actually too worried about that. And I have plenty of energy now. Like I have Vessel to Crack that gives me an energy, and I have Wood Reaver's Puzzle that gives me 4 energy. So I can actually, if I go down to 1 energy here, I still have enough to activate Marvel again. So I don't think there's any way he can get away with ultimating a Liliana here, with my board being so wide. If he attacks my Chandra, I think we just block with like enough so that Grasp doesn't kill it for 5. Yeah, Grasp does not kill it here because Trample for 3. That's fine. And that gives me enough stuff that I can just, if he has nothing, like I can Ultimate Chandra in 2 turns. And also I can easily just re-swing at this Leon. He just scoops. Alright. He is playing the more aggressive version, which is a bit better against me, I would say. Just on the basis of he's got like probably Smuggler's Copter and stuff like that in his deck. So what do we do here? Emrakul, Worldbreaker, Mysterio, Tracker. And what did we do last time? We cut 2 Puzzle Knots and 3 Virtuosos, right? Last round? Can't exactly remember what I did. I think maybe I cut this Virtuoso for a negate when I was on the draw. No, I think this is what I did. I think I had 1 Virtuoso in. I don't really need it though. I think maybe I went Natural State. He did show me Verdurous Gearhulk, which means he's got Copter. I don't hate that. It's kind of awkward if he actually doesn't have it. Let's keep. I guess it's not that awkward. If he doesn't have it, we just move on. Excuse me, I'm just sorting cards here. Alright. Now we keep. Ulamog in the opener, classic. There's the Gnarlwood Dryad. Maybe I was supposed to have Kozak's Return here, but it's nice to get to play against this deck. I guess I'd rather play against this version. Ooh, he missed an attack. I said I'd much rather play against just because I already showed you guys what the control matchup is like. Grasp, okay. Traverse. Alright. Get a forest or an island here. I only have 1 Virtuoso in the deck, so I think we just get an island. Hopefully he doesn't have a Transgress. Or sorry, we just get a forest. That's what I meant to say. Gaining life. I wonder if I knew he was, well, I guess I knew he was aggressive. I didn't know how aggressive. I wonder if I'm supposed to have more than 1 Puzzle Knot against like the aggressive version. The thing is, this deck hits really hard. Like it plays these creatures that are pretty big and Gearhulk and stuff like that. Alright, getting beaten down here. Guess we have to hope we get something good off of this. See, that's what I mean, is Kozak's Return doesn't even really seem particularly great. We hit Emrakul, alright. Let's cast it. Always love the turn 4 Emrakuls. I have to put this on the stack. No, it doesn't. Oh, he scoops? Yeah, I mean, I was going to follow it up with probably Tracker, and then, or sorry, probably, I guess I could have Chandra'd, made mana, and also Palmed Marvel, so that's probably what I would have done.